What's up, y'all? This is Side back with no reaction, y'all, from the Fat Man's Podcast. How y'all doing today? But I got no reaction for y'all. It is from Joe. It's a Joe Rogan reaction. JRE and the fam. I guess that's when it's from. But before we get into this reaction, please hit that like button and that subscribe button because I'm trying to hit 600 subscribers by the end of this month. So please share with your family, friends, whoever you see. I believe we're at 540 subscribers. Let me see. That's the last time I checked. We're at 543. So we need what? We need 67 more to go. So we'll see if we can hit it by the end of this month, y'all. We only got a couple more days. If not, we'll just do it the next month. But hey, y'all. The reaction name is Joe Rogan and Dr. Fear. Major problem with the woke culture in colleges and social media obsession. So, I guess Dr. Fear about to talk about the woke culture and Joe Rogan. Me personally, it's wrong. But yeah, let's get up in here first. Let's get up in here and then I'll do my little commentary. You know, every 4 minutes, y'all. Every 4 minutes. So yeah. Well, y'all just do it. Because I won't stop one time up in this video then. All right, y'all, let's get up in here.
Yeah, it's getting weirder too. I mean, it is getting weirder, don't
It
you
is.
think?
Oh, certainly. Well, it's highlighted on your show. You know, you've kind of exposed a lot of it to America.
Yeah, you know, every year in the summer we kind of work to reinvent ourselves about how we can tell our stories better and all that sort of thing, and we really focus on what our viewers are asking about. And I have to tell you, this year the questions really changed because we still deal with human functioning, marriage and family and all that. But in addition to that, the questions we got over the summer this year started really changing. Like, are we going to make it? Are we going to survive? What are we safe? Are our kids safe? Are they safe in school? What are they being taught in school? Should we be going down there and seeing what they're teaching them? What's happening as far as values in this country? I mean, people started asking different questions, and so I changed everything. I used to have that studio audience out in the bleachers out there. I moved everybody on stage, and we're just having a focus group every day. I got like 110 people up there in a focus group, and letting them talk and ask questions because they're really concerned. And I just said, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to start talking about the social issues along with everything else, because if you even took psychology in high school, or you took Psych 101, one of the first fundamental principles you learned was you don't reward bad behavior, right?
Right.
You don't reward bad behavior. I mean, the world is a meritocracy, and we've somehow lost that. All of a sudden we're paying people not to work more than they get if they work. And then we say, what happened to the supply chain? Well, you paid everybody not to work. That's what happened to the supply chain. And I'm stunned that we're running this country in so many areas where we're just violating the most fundamental psychological principles that you could ever imagine. And I'm watching that happen, and I say, I just can't be silent about this anymore. So I'm talking about it.
What do you think is the root cause of the shift?
I think it's been happening gradually, but like everything, it's like if you start rolling a rock downhill, it starts getting faster and faster and faster. And I think it's happened for a lot of reasons, but I think we've got a whole generation of kids that are really smart, by the way. These kids are smart, but I think they've started living on their devices. It's kind of like along about 2007 or 8, like it seems like airplanes flew over the country and just started dropping smartphones, and everybody's head went from here to here. I mean, think about it. When you look, you go anywhere, go to the mall, go just anywhere there's a group, and what do you see in their hands? You see a device. We didn't grow up with devices. When I started Dr. Phil 21 years ago, the first text hadn't been sent. There were no social media platforms. None of that stuff was going on. Technology's great. Listen, I love technology. But we've got generations that started living virtually. They're watching people live their lives.
All right, yeah. Before Dr. Phil keep on going, I said I'll stop every 4 minutes. Y'all know how the process goes. Yeah, Dr. Phil is definitely right. We're on our phones a lot. I'm young. I'm young, so I be on my phone a lot too. Like, I'll read y'all comments. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch, I go on Instagram, stuff like that. And he's definitely right. So we don't get out as much. We don't talk as much anymore. And I can admit that I do that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I stay in the house. I'm not really a social person like that. Like, I love talking to people. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say I'm an introvert, but I was it introvert or outrovert or I don't know. Y'all know what I mean. I'm not that kind of person. I don't want to be shut into the house all the time. But yeah, there's people that paying people this would be they get paid and they don't go to work or nothing like that. That's bad behavior. And everybody else gonna keep on do the same thing because you allowed it. So you really can't get mad at them that if your business is going down and stuff like that. So it's like unemployment, people that collect government stuff and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Welfare, they want to live off welfare. And me personally, I don't understand it at all. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know why people want to live off government assistance and stuff like that. Unless you have like a disability or something. I don't mind that. You have disability, like if you got cancer, your leg is off or something like that, amputated or stuff like that. I understand that. But if you just in the house and you want, you know what I mean? There's people that like the welfare where, want to have all these damn kids just collect some welfare. That's sad to me. That's really sad. Me personally, I'm trying to get rich. I'm trying to get wealthy. I don't want to live for no $1,000, $2,000 and all the other stuff. I'm trying to do what the hell I want to do. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be like Kanye. Say what the hell I want to say. Just know I got the money. You know what I mean? Now that's my mindset. So that's why I be on YouTube. I put videos all the time. I go to work every day. I don't call off. Only time I ain't never called off. Even when I'm sick, I just get my little NyQuil. I love my NyQuil, y'all. NyQuil is the best thing in the entire world. NyQuil and ibuprofen. I'm good. A little bit of tea, some tea to get the throat like that. You know what I mean? To get the throat like all unclogged and everything. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. This sad, and you don't know what your kids are getting taught at school. That's what I'm trying to be. I want kids. You know what I mean? I want 8. But it's like, damn, dude. Now I'm like regretting. Now I'm like, should I really have some? They got all this woke stuff in school now. I'll probably take you to a private school though. Like they got all this fruity stuff in school, all this all that other stuff, and you know what I mean. Boys getting so feminine now, and wearing dresses now, and crying a lot and all the other stuff, and it's like they becoming women now, and then the women are coming men now. You know what I mean? They want to sleep around everywhere, stuff like that. That's just crazy to me. But hey, y'all, let's get back up here. Y'all tell me what y'all think up in the comments, though.
Lives instead of living their own lives. And that changed the metrics on everything. Think about that. TikTok, Instagram, all of this, you're watching other people live their lives instead of living your own. And that changed everything.
That seems like one factor, but that wouldn't explain this abandonment of meritocracy.
Well, that is just one factor. You're exactly right. But there's something else that I think has come along with it, and we've got a generation of what I call concierge parents that are running interference for their kids. And look, the way you learn about yourself, the way you make attributions to yourself about yourself is the same way you make attributions about other people. You have people that you have opinions of, right? You got people, friends or staff, that you watch what they do and you say, he or she is a go-to person. I know what they do. I can count on them. They're going to be there every time. They're going to show up on time. They're going to get everything ready. They're going to be buttoned up. They're like clockwork, right? And you attribute that to them because you watch what they do. If they're problem solvers, you know, hey, go get Becky in here. Go get Jeff in here. They are problem solvers. You know that because you've watched them do it, and you make that attribution to them. That's the same way we learn about ourselves. You watch ourselves master certain tasks, overcome certain things. And if we're cheated out of that experience, we don't learn that about ourselves. And if you've got parents that are out there smoothing out all the bumps for you, then you don't learn that you can smooth out your own bumps. You don't learn that you can overcome obstacles. You don't learn that you can master your environment. And so as a result, you don't have the self-esteem. You don't have the self-worth. You don't make the attributions that, hey, I can do this shit. And when you don't believe you can do this shit, then you start saying, well, I don't want a meritocracy. I want everybody to just kind of go along the same. And so we started seeing in the universities, you start seeing kids that are complaining that something the professor said hurt their feelings. It upset them. So they start going to the dean. They start going to the department head and saying, that professor said things that upset me. And we've had more professors disciplined, suspended, or dismissed in the last 10 or 15 years than we've had since McCarthyism. Because kids are going in there and saying, that hurt my feelings. He offended me and said things that were offensive. And so they complain about it, and they get listened to, and so the professors, and you know, some of them are assholes, I'm sure. Some of them are offensive by any standard, but it's out of control. And these kids are sensitive to the point when I was in college, when campuses were where you went to hear the other side, right?
Yeah, Dr. Phil is totally right on this. Yeah, that's in the video. He's just definitely right. Like, you can have civil discourse or anything, and these professors, they'll say one thing. If a student disagrees, they'll go to the principal office or the dean office. I don't know if college have principals or not. I've never been to college, but they'll tell them that he said something. He made me feel so bad. Who gives a F? Just because I have a different opinion from you don't mean you should get offended by it. And it's sad this world is going so soft and dumber. Soft and dumber. And it's sad. It really is sad to me. It really is. I have never got like back in high school, we'll joke, like we'll roast each other, which means y'all know what I mean, make jokes about each other. I never got offended by them. They never got offended by me, because we all know it was just jokes, or we have a different opinion. Like if I said no, I believe that we should have police, and somebody else said they believe there shouldn't be police. We don't. I didn't get offended by it. We would have a conversation, a civil discourse, and shoot, we'll walk away like, oh damn, you know what? He got a point there, but I still believe that we should have cops, or he'll say I don't believe we should have cops or something like that. But we gotta understand from each other. You know what I mean? Now these days, you say one little thing, they get offended. They want to cancel you, like they canceled Kanye West. The one tweet, they want to cancel this man. Like it's a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's so crazy to me, y'all. It's so crazy to me. But hey, y'all, please hit that like button. Well, no, y'all put y'all comments in the comment section. I really want to hear what y'all think about this video, y'all, about what Dr. Phil said, and do y'all agree with what I'm saying or not? Do you disagree with me? I really would like to hear. I really do read all the comments. I might not respond to all of them, but I definitely do read them, y'all. But please hit that like button and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 600 subscribers by the end of this month, so please do share with your family, friends, whoever you see. Shit I put on social media, clip it up. I don't really care. Just tell them to subscribe to the Fat Man's Podcast, y'all. But I'm out, y'all, from the Fat Man's Podcast.